My name is Lakara Foster, and I am from New Orleans, Louisiana. Welcome to tonight's episode of The Gift, where you're going to get a taste of the brown sugar vibe and also meet some of my favorite artists and some of my good friends who participate in the spoken word and live music show that I do right here in Atlanta at Cat's Cafe. I want to welcome y'all out. Y'all, we have an amazing lineup today, y'all. I look good in this light, don't I?
Yeah.
You do? Okay. Y'all already know what kind of foolishness is about to take place. Yes. Awesome. So y'all get ready. So I like to open up the show with one of my favorite poets, and then I'm going to come back and tell you guys all about what's going on, and we're going to have a good time tonight.
Peace, Queen. I'm not your enemy. There's too many forces out here trying to get you to think less of me.
She might as well have been my God, and our relationship was my religion. Our home was my temple. No, you were my Alpha and Omega. You were my beginning and my end. See, I place no one else above you.
Tired of motherfuckers putting words in my mouth. Just because I am pro-black does not mean I'm anti-white. It's the curse of the strong woman to forgive our failed achievements when all we ever promoted was our broken promise. And on behalf of all the men in here, I'm gonna tell you right now, we're sorry.
Y'all see that's that background dance. I'm telling y'all put your hands together for Kendal Turner in the building.
I spent the majority of my adult years seeking validation from my daddy, overcompensating with my parenting, confused about my sexuality, striving for perfection in hopes to get his attention, but my accomplishments went unnoticed because my failures overshadowed them. He told me, never let a man touch you in your private places. And if he tells you he loves you, he doesn't really mean it. But after hearing I was raped by my son's father, he said, I laughed about your poem Closure. You should have listened to what I told you. I had a reading with Lakara Foster sometime last year. During the reading, she brought up some, my mom and my dad came through, and she brought up some things that I needed closure with at that time, and some things that I was dealing with, and she was right on point. Everything that she said was what I needed, not necessarily what I wanted to hear, but what I needed to hear. So I'm looking forward to our reading tonight.
Who has the father that's passed, but the brother is passed as well? Your dad and his brother have passed. Somebody is having the issues with the stomach. Mm-hmm. Who's that?
My dad.
Your dad. What was the issues with the stomach?
He passed in a car accident, so all of his he had a lot of internal injuries, but
okay.
He had cirrhosis of the liver.
Okay, so he has cirrhosis of the liver. Was the brother younger?
Yeah.
The brother was younger?
No, wait, his brother was older.
So he was the younger brother?
My dad was the youngest.
Was he the more outgoing one?
Yes.
Okay, because he's bringing your uncle forth. Mm-hmm. So I was trying to see so it's almost like he was the younger brother, but it was almost like he was the older brother.
Right.
If that makes sense.
I didn't even fight the temptation. I fell for her manipulation, and ever since that day, a woman's affection is all I've been craving. There was nothing more he could do for me. His suit and tie didn't appeal to me. His skin was too hairy, his voice was too deep. No matter how much I prayed for God to deliver me, my past was now my present. I was my own enemy. I thought I was cured from this disease of homosexuality. Figured if I got married, then my desires wouldn't haunt me, but they did.
Anybody that you guys wanted to try to hear from at all, or?
I always wanted to connect with my son's father.
Was he murdered?
Mm-hmm. It was a race riot in prison.
So he most likely knew the person?
Probably did. They said they lured him over.
Okay, because he keeps saying I knew them, or he's saying I thought I knew them. Mm-hmm. I thought I knew them. Was he 28?
Yeah.
That's what I just wrote down. Did you have another kid by him that didn't make it?
Yep.
Okay, because he's saying he's showing me 2 kids by you. Okay. You don't know the sex of the other child?
I think it was a boy. I don't know. But
He's showing me 2 sons. Okay.
I had a little boy following me around.
Okay. So that may definitely be, yeah. Because he's saying I had 2 sons, but I don't know that you all would have known in the natural life, like what the sex of the child was. But he's saying now, of course, he knows that he has 2 sons. He's like, man, I knew Kendall like girls. Would that be him?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay. And he's just like, man, okay. Wow. Like, did he normally wear like a wife beater?
Yeah.
Okay. Like it's almost like that was like his signature thing. Okay. Wow. He wants to bring up somebody with the K name. It's somebody who, like, I feel like it's somebody would have been, it's on the same line as him, and they are still here. So I don't know if it's like a cousin or a brother or something.
Well, his sisters, they was triplets. They got Christy, Crystal, and Chris.
Does your son visit that side of the family?
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know, did he connect with the uncle recently?
He was supposed to go Labor Day, Memorial was last holiday we had.
Okay, Memorial
He said
Day.
he was
Okay.
gonna go to Tulsa, but he didn't go.
Okay.
I told him to stay out of Tulsa.
Right. So, okay, so he probably was supposed to hook up with
The family.
the family.
His grandma.
Okay. Okay, because he's saying I want him to go see his family.
He did talk to his grandma like last week or something. I asked,
Okay.
have you talked to your grandma? I always ask me, you talk to your grandma?
Okay.
Yeah, you checked on her.
Okay. He says he wants you to call her. Yeah. You said what? Did you say it's not going to happen? Yes, he wants you to call her. And it's funny, right? Because he's like, it's almost like he knows he's pushing your buttons.
Yes.
Okay. So so he's like, oh, he's funny. He's just like, she can't refuse spirit. Like, yeah, you might want to do that. Okay. Your mother's turning her back to us. Are you still mad at her?
No, I've got no being mad. I was mad at her when she passed. My wife asked me the other day how I felt about my mom and my dad passing. And I said I was hurt when my dad passed, but I was mad at my mom for passing.
Maybe that's why she's turning. Cause she's like literally showing me like she doesn't feel like you've fully forgiven her. So maybe, I don't know, that maybe there's some work that you need to do around that.
Do.
Yeah. I'm asking like, why are you turning your back? Like, but she's making me feel like it's weird. Like it was your reality, but it wasn't her truth. Does that make sense? That is so good. I've never heard that put like that before.
Yeah.
That's good.
My experience of being her child.
Okay. Okay. And that's what she's saying. Okay. And now she's turned back around. Like that's what she needed you to understand.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel real good. You know, I kind of figured my mama would say something like that was my reality and that wasn't hers, or however she put it. That sounds like her. But, you know, everybody have a different experience with their parents. You know, you can have 4 kids and everybody had a different mama. You know, so I'm mindful of that when I'm raising my sons to not. Yeah, as far as my child's father telling me to call his mama, that's not gonna happen. I don't feel the reason. But I'll tell my son to call his grandma, you know, check on him. But yeah, I don't really have nothing to say.
Thank you for joining us tonight on this episode of The Gift. You got an opportunity to see some of my favorite artists perform, and then an opportunity to see me do a group reading with those artists and my friends. I thank you guys for always tuning in and just giving me an opportunity to share the gift.